Hello, I'll be with you. Hello.
Hello there.
All right, dear?
Very well, thank you very much indeed.
All that luggage. What, you're thinking of leaving home, are you?
Absolutely.
Oh, she's lovely. She's just eccentric, isn't she? She's just my type of personality. And it's really good, you know. And she thought my son was my husband. Although it was a compliment to me, but I don't think for him it was, you know. And yeah, very nice. She was very, you know, just herself. Like me, I just myself don't put on an apple graces and everything. Have you been here before?
No.
Huh? Know me.
Oh, hello, dear. I didn't know it was you. Oh, crikey. Oh, I can't. It's bigger than you.
Real power.
God, wheel power, I should think, yeah. There you are, love.
Oh, she's really nice. Yeah, she's really nice, chatty, and yes, she feels more like a friend than a host.
They just like it, I think, really. It's just that it's different, and, you know, as I said, it's not like going to a chain hotel or any of those sort of things. You know. Some days you can spend a lot of time just chasing up and down looking for something, that light colour towels or light colour bedding, and you're trying to find something that will match in or tone with the colours. But it's nice.
The dining room.
No, dining room's done.
You haven't done it?
Yes.
Well, you are a dear.
Well, it was 2 days that was agreed, originally Thursday and Sunday. But then when she wasn't well and she was struggling and nobody wanted to do a Saturday, so I did it for a few weeks just to help out, and it just seems to have become standardised, really, which can be a little restrictive if I don't get a weekend day off at all.
Relaxing?
Yeah.
No, I've got to check all the rooms, make sure they're all right. Then there's laundry to be done. Then answer the phone, you know, call them people arriving. And you'd be surprised the time soon goes. Pretty, that ornament, isn't it? Summer gifts, some when we've been away, charity shops, museums, when we go to the museum, the Egyptian art was good. Anything like that, you know. Colours, everything, either you like it or you don't. We had formerly wondered what we would call the house. We didn't know what to call it, because we were thinking about that before we found the water and the well and all that. But anyway, what happened, as we were watching it, this little creature popped out. It was amber coloured with ice blue eyes that looked around. Anyway, all of a sudden we said, right, we're going to call it Toad Lodge. All right, I've reached the surface. On the surface. See Henry on there? That's a shrine to the black cat we had. 29 he was when he passed away. Lovely cat. But that Ronan tree there, that silver-coloured one, it was said to ward off witches. That's why everyone had them in their gardens. Yes, you see, I believe in all that. Oh, I'm there. I'm all right, I'm there. Au revoir. Where do you go to, my lovely, when you're alone in your bed? I know the thoughts of... Hello, dear. Sorry, keep you
Hello,
waiting.
darling, how are you?
Fine. You had a good day?
Yeah, it was a great day.
Oh,
It was a
good, in
great
spite
day.
of the weather.
Just met your son and you've been talking cars.
Yeah, I had him when I was 12.
Oh, she's amazing.
Do you get along with her very well?
Yeah, she's amazing. She's one of the originals, isn't she? And she has a great sense of humour, a dry sense of humour that I really appreciate. Tough cookie, without any doubts at all. And yeah, it's a real pleasure for me to be in a situation like this, which is much more personal than staying at a big hotel.
Oh dear, what a life. No, I tell you what, it's an entertainment to me looking at these pictures. I didn't realise so many had been taken. I was a virgin when I married. Didn't know my ass from my elbow. I didn't know anything. Nobody told me. Only child, nobody told me. That's my ex-husband, that's Healy's father. He was leading a double life, you see. He was married to me, and then he was making out he was away. He was away working, and all his money, spending it on women.
You know, my father was messed about a lot, incessantly, basically. I mean, I've got more in common with friends, associates, whatever, than I have with my father, just because he happens to be my, you know, flesh and blood, brought me into the world. Yeah. I put more importance on people that have actually looked after me over the years or have given me pleasure or whatever.
If you're living with somebody a number of years and they've got this life, this second life, and you don't know anything about it, you feel a right PF, don't you? That you're so naive. I changed from this silly little creep into somebody very resilient and strong, and I would face everything. I may be very, very strong. And then had 6 successful businesses in 12 years on my own. It's surprising the things that you do if you want to. If you make up your mind to do them, you do them, don't you? But we always work together. We've always got on very well, haven't we? Mm. And I don't know where time went. This is Greta with her father. Hello. This is my other half, better half, Adrian. I don't think anyone else would put up with me, to be honest. But he's a very patient man, and he's been through all sorts of things. And he's, touch wood, we get on very well. We like similar things, lots of similar things. No oil. Look at all the bulbs coming out.
Yeah, that's not bulbs.
Have to pull these bits of grass out there.
Not bits of grass, dear, it's flowers.
What, the grass?
The green stuff, it's flowers.
Not on the outside.
Yeah, it is, they're all flowers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mascara.
Everyone I've had, most of them anyway, they've pegged out most of the people to whom I've been engaged to. It's terrible. Cross my heart, I'm not engaged to, wouldn't accept an engagement. They've all died of different things. I didn't do it, no.
Mm. I like toads and frogs, and that's quite interesting if you study them. You can say if you'd have seen that pond a week ago, you would never believe that. There was like, of course, you know how they all sort of, like the female comes in and the males jump on her back. She might have 2 or 3 on her back. And they stay on there for like maybe a week. Then they don't leave her and they fight over like, you know, and she's massive. And as she spawns, so they fertilise the eggs. She spawns.
We do have toads here, but of course toads don't want to live in the water all the time. They like a bit of a splash, but we've got toads all around the garden. I don't mean the people that stay here, but, you know. Percentage, and over the years, the number of people that have stayed from Siberia or Japan or wherever, some of them are going to be either murderers or rapists or something, aren't they? But you're not going to know because they're not going to tell you. But I think the longer you've been in it, you get feelings about certain people, but you can be so wrong, you see, you don't always know.
The only thing I worry about with my mother is that she likes wandering around at night. Watch television, you go to sleep, and then you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you wander, and then you go downstairs to feed the foxes at that time in the morning.
How do you know that? Who's been ratting on me?
Well, who is around at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Okay then, I'll do it earlier.
No, but you won't.
I will, I swear to you. If I say I will, I will. I will do
You
it.
fall asleep, you wake up
Can
at
you
3
put
o'clock in the morning, and then you start creeping around.
No, I wake up earlier sometimes, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock,
And then you creep
2 o'clock.
upstairs to check the lights.
No,
are
I
off
do,
and
well,
things.
sometimes I do. Right. No, no regret. No, there will be no regret.
You'll never see my mother in the same outfit 2 days running. Never. I mean, it doesn't sound much, but she's got hundreds of articles of clothing.
Do you like this dress? No, I don't. Do you? It was £1.
Where from?
Oh, a secret place I go to. Not telling you. I can't get in the room where my stuff is at the moment. Can't get in there yet.
Well, I suppose it's the accumulation of 25 years of clothes hoarding. That's what you would say.
You're not looking, are you? I don't know what happened, but I know I spent lots of my years with relatives or somewhere, but not with my parents. In other words, I was with an aunt or an uncle or something, you know, all my life. So I never felt secure. But I suppose when you, I don't know what it is, but you feel just surrounded with clothes, it's all comfortable.
Basically, I can't see myself ever wanting to, get rid of Toad Lodge or, for example, living it myself, because it's just too big, for one person or a few people, really. And it's a business that's been going for some substantial time now, and it would be a shame to stop. Things do change. That's the point, they have to change. And if I have to be Mr. Toad, I'll be Mr. Toad.
You won't discuss things like that, because I want to go until I'm 100 anyway.
That's it.
It's the first house on which I've ever felt secure. I like the tranquility, I like the feel of it, the situation. I don't believe the house is haunted. You're happy and you feel quite content here.
She's Toad Lodge. Well, she is. She's Toad Lodge. It's not the building, is it? If anything happens to her, then it's not going to be the same, is it? They say that, don't they? It's not the building, it's the person. And she is Toad Lodge. Hopefully for a long time.
I'll always be about, forever. Because I shall be reincarnated and be about, but you won't know it, but you'll feel my presence.